What is success? To me, success is being able to provide for yourself without needing other entities, the government, or anything else, without needing something from someone else. Being able to wake up in the morning and feel good without needing something, without needing a pill or needing a this or needing a that. Being able to do it 100% completely by yourself. Being able to sustain basically on your own. And I don't mean obviously eating. You need to go to the store and eat. But you know what I'm talking about. Now, if you can do this, and you can do this by controlling your emotions, if you can do this, that to me is successful. Okay, controlling your emotions, being able to sustain on your own, being able to afford to pay your own bills, to keep a roof over your head. You don't have to live in a mansion to be successful. You don't need vacation homes in different states. You don't need to drive fancy cars to consider that to be successful. I really don't believe that at all. I think that is a complete misconception. I think that people that believe you need to have mansions and millions of dollars to be considered successful in this life, I think that that's a pipe dream. You're fooled. You're being fooled. You're being tricked and deceived by the liars on the internet that want you to believe that. That's just not true. Work hard. Find something you love to do. Find something that makes you feel good about yourself at the end of the day, and do that, and work hard. Work hard. Try things, learn things. Do as much as you can in this life. Learn as many things as you can. There's a really good book out there called The Outliers, and it's about how to become a master at something. You can become a master at anything. All it takes is time. The writer of this book basically did a research on how many hours it took for professional athletes and musicians and all these people to get really good at it. How many hours did it take for them to become masters? And it's always around 10,000 hours. That's what he discovered. So if you put the time in, you become a master. Why do you think that's when you want to become a master electrician or a master plumber? You need to put the time in, because they understand. You learn along the way, and it takes time to learn. That's it. So if you put time into stuff, you will get better at it, and you will get better and better and better. If you say you want to start a business, number one, you have to provide something that other people want. Number two, in my belief, you have to be fair about pricing. I personally don't believe that it's fair in today's day and age to charge everyone for the same price for something. It just is crazy, especially because you have people like me working I work 50 hours a week at my day job, and after work, forget about it. It's ridiculous. I work until I sleep. So it's endless. I work 80 hours plus a week. It's never ending. And I don't get assistance. I don't get food stamps. I don't get help from the government. No one's helping me. I have to work my balls off to make ends meet. Okay? Which is why I do the things that I do. I don't make these videos for money. I'm not allowed to monetize. I can't make money on the videos. That's why, if you can support me, go to my website and become a member. That's how I am allowed to make money online. But it's not a lot, because I work 1,000,000 hours, because I believe that if I want to be happy, if I want to be successful, if I want to be able to put my head down on the pillow at the end of the night, I have to have worked and tried and really gone out every day and tried my hardest. I have to do that, or I don't feel good. And I believe that's not just a me thing. I think that's an everyone in the world thing. I think it's a human thing, because we are built in the image of our creators, and that should tell you all you need to know. If we are built in the image of our creators, they are creators. They create things. That means we should be creating things. And creating things in this world It's similar to drawing something on a piece of paper. In order to create a drawing, first you need to actually grab something and hold on to it, and then you need to start doing something. You need to do it. You know, it's the same thing in this life. If you want to do something, it's not going to get done by sitting in your house and not going out. You haven't even picked up the pen yet. If you're just doing nothing, go out, start to make things, do things, make something of this world. You know, go put your print on this world. Let this world know that you were here. I don't know if we come back here. This might be once. We might only be here one time. And you know what? I'm not the type of guy, like, I don't care to make my print on the world by having followers. I don't want to do that. What I want to do, how I want to make my print on the world, is by helping other people realize that they themselves have the potential to do almost anything. And I say almost because you're never going to go to space. That's not going to happen. You know, there are some things that are impossible, but some things are very, very attainable. And if you focus and you learn how to control your emotions, and you focus and you learn and you are driven, and you wake up every day with a passion, with some kind of fire, you know, then you can be very successful in this life. If you also have a reasonable understanding and a reasonable, healthy relationship with the word success and what that word means, because most people have a very unhealthy relationship with their idea of success. And that's what I call it, is a relationship with that word, with that idea, because it turns you into a certain type of person, or the way that you think. It changes the way that you think. It changes the way that you view the world. If you're viewing the world like you need to be a billionaire in order to be happy, then you're going to live miserable here. That's it. I mean, you're going to live miserable here because you are perceiving the world based upon a false belief system, based upon an idea that these billionaires have, that they want to plant in each and every one of us so that we never feel fulfilled. It's sad. It's truly a tragedy. If you want to learn about truth, I am a historian. I am a researcher. Okay. I am a pastor. I was a Catholic. I went to Catholic school for 9 years. I was a Catholic. I became a Christian in my early 30s, became a pastor. And then I really started researching history and going down those roads for a good 10 years. And now I don't have a church because I know what the word church means. Okay, it goes back to the word kirk. It goes back to the word, it goes church, kirk, okay, Circe and Circe. Circe was a Roman goddess that would lure you into her house. She would sleep with you. She would turn you into a farm animal and then eat you. That is where the word church comes from. So I will never own a church, but maybe someday I'll own a building where I'll be able to actually teach people the truth. That's what I do here. That's what I do at my website. I try and show people what I believe the truth is based on other researchers, based on thousands of books, tons of research, all stuff that I pulled from a lot of just reference works, encyclopedias, that kind of things, dictionaries. It's that most people don't read, and they think that Google is research. So they go on Google. Oh, Google, what's this? Oh, that's what it is. Okay, that's not research. That's ridiculous. If you consider that research, you think it's going to be that simple for you to get the correct answer like that, then you're lost. Some answers take a long time to get. You have to go from library to library. I've had to dig, man, for certain books and just to get certain information, because I can't trust Google. All they do is they can just switch something, update the words, just change the text. They can do anything they want. I've read books and then read the online PDF version, and they're different. So you can't trust the internet. That's why when I say do research, I mean go out, go to a good library. There are plenty, especially in Massachusetts. I'm in Connecticut, but I live in, I work in Massachusetts. There are lots of good libraries. There are lots of good university libraries that you can go into. So there's plenty of ways to get information. I love you all. I hope you all do research. This is my opinion, and I hope to see you at my website.